Hello, welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. We're nearly there. The end is in sight, ladies and gents, boys and girls. The end is in sight. Had a lovely knit night last night. Well, I say knit night. We just chatted and opened our Christmas Day skeins, which I'll show you in a minute. Did a bit of knitting actually. It was lovely. It was nice to see my girly smiling faces. Have a bit of a laugh. Just makes you feel better, doesn't it? Had a really nice sort of relaxing day off yesterday. Had an afternoon bath, which is like really indulgent. And I watched Muppets Christmas Carol while I was in the bath. The best Christmas film. And I will fight you to the death over that. Yeah, so watched Muppets Christmas Carol. Well, I had a bath. Then I got out of the bath, put my pyjamas on, and knitted the afternoon away. And very nice it was too. I'll show you what I knitted in a moment. This morning, what have I done this morning? I had an Etsy order to get out the door, so I've just been to the post office to do that. Posted Christmas cards for Holly and Albana because they decided yesterday that with everything going on, they're not coming down for Christmas now. It's a real bummer. I'm really gutted, and I'm gutted for my sister because they obviously didn't come down for Christmas last year, and you know, Christmas with the little one's magical, isn't it? So yeah, tomorrow is Mother's birthday, so I'm working in the morning, and then we're going to my sister's for tea tomorrow. Mother's birthday tea, because they got loads of food because they thought Ollie and that were coming. So we're starting the Christmas food tomorrow. Yeah, so Nigel and I are going to go out there for tea tomorrow. See Mother, see the family lamb, which would be nice. This afternoon, once I finish recording this, I'm just like waffling. I don't know why. I do apologise if you don't like the waffle. Fast forward. This afternoon, Sarah wants some mince pies, and I'm going to make them Mum and Sarah a panettone each. Last year I did the Garter Stitch Farm. Sorry, I've got a eyeball. Garter Stitch Farm holiday, handmade holiday or something like that it was called. And you got a panettone recipe. And it is lovely. It's orange and cranberry. And it's very nice too. So I'm going to make the dough for that this afternoon because it has to go in the fridge overnight. So, oh, my eyes are really itchy. Sorry. You didn't need to know that, did you? They're really like watery and itchy today. It's obviously something that has kicked off my allergies. The joys. The joys. Yeah, so that goes in the fridge overnight, so then I can put them into bake when I get home from work tomorrow. I don't think I can trust a husband to put them in the morning. Yeah, so but I've got pastry. I buy ready rolled pastry. Life's too short to make pastry. So I can do Sarah's mince pies this afternoon, then I'll buy more pastry tomorrow and do us another batch to keep us going over the Christmas the Christmas time, because it ain't Christmas without a mince pie. Other than that, nothing exciting going on really. Just washed our Christmas pyjamas. I bought Nigel and I matching pyjamas for Christmas this year, so they're in the wash at the moment because they smell a bit weird. Yeah, so Christmas Eve when I get home from work, it'll be get your matching jammies on, party tea. Oh look, we always have party food Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's good. Right, should we open some advents? That's what we're here for, really, isn't it? Yeah, day 22. Day 22 of 3rd Street. Ooh, it's beautiful. Deep blue. Like a proper, like, navy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Day 22 of Pixie Yarns is called Paradise. I was reading that backwards. Ooh, that's pretty. They would go together as well today, wouldn't they? Look at those two together. That's really nice. I love that pop of orangey brown there. That's really lovely. Oh, there's another pop of it there. Ooh. I went on a bit of a pattern spending spree last night, and I bought the 2 patterns that I said I was going to do, the Earth, Wind and Fire and the So Summer Tea, because I got my hours for next week, and I'm literally in, I'm not back after Friday, I'm not back until Wednesday, and I'm only in 4:15 till 8. Then I'm in Thursday morning for 4 hours, and then Friday afternoon for a couple of hours. So pretty chilled week next week, which is nice. After this week, it's going to be nice. So plenty of knitting time. But I'm also getting Lego for Christmas, so there'll be a bit of Lego time in there as well. Yeah. So watch this. I also bought the snowman, the new snowman pattern by Susan B. Anderson. My brain just went no. Then it was a no. Yeah. So I might make up some of those as we go throughout the year, and then give them as gifts next year. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to do some ornaments throughout the year to give as gifts, because I think they're really sweet, and a lot, you know, people appreciate them, don't they? So yeah, because I was supposed to make Jacob's girlfriend a gnome, and that didn't happen. So maybe I'll do it for her birthday. So I think that's my plan. So I was looking at like ornament patterns and stuff, and Susan B. Anderson, Snowman literally came out yesterday and had a coupon code for half price. So I was like, right, I'm in there. I'll have that fella. Anyway, I've got another advent to open. Today is an Imogen day. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really like proper Christmassy, isn't it? And it's Beehive Yarns Equinox, which is just because it was Equinox yesterday. Shortest day? No, it wasn't Equinox. Shortest day, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't even know who I am at the minute. And the chocolate. Thanks, Imogen. I'll eat that in a minute before I go and do my... Yeah. So yesterday we opened our advent skeins from each other. This one was from Sophie. Yeah, this one was from Sophie, and it's Mr. B's leg warmers. Now, you know you've got a type, don't you, when you get 3 skeins of yarn from 3 different people, and they all go together, and they're all very similar colour, and you know how close friends you are when all 4 of you open 3 skeins of yarn that are all your colours and all go together. It was so weird. Last night we all opened, and every single one of us, all 4 of us, had a sock tube for one, but the other 2 went together, and all 3 of Rachel's went together, and all 3 of Imogen's went together. It was really weird. So, you know, you get to know, when you go to yarn shows and that with people, you get to know what they like and what their tastes are, don't you? So this is leg warmers, so it's pink with like really like neon splashes of like 80s leg warmer. This one was from Imogen, very, very special to the Max yarn, and it's in the all-inclusive colourway, and again, you know, goes with that, it's got the same pink in it as that, and a spark, this mini sparkles. And then this one was from Rachel, and it's Dark Wave, yeah, DW, Dark Wave Fibre, so she thinks it's Canadian, and it's called Tart Sherbet, and it is that like minty, sherbety colour. Sorry about the noise, we've got an old caravan that's going, it's just being put on the back of the transporter lorry. Welcome to Lucy's World. It's literally parked outside my front of my house at the minute, so it's going in a minute. So, like, see what I mean? How all three go together? How spooky is that? And we don't say who we're giving to what, you know, beforehand or anything like that. So these were like all random, but you know you have a yarn type. In Sophie's package there was some little extras. This, how cool is this? Is that cool? Oh, where did she say she got it? We thought she'd made them herself. I can't remember where she said she got it now. But so we all got one of those to hang on the tree. Oh, it's going to annoy me. Anyway. And then this is really cool. It's called What's for Dinner, and it's got your weekly, your days of the week on it, and it's menu, who cooks it, what you need to buy, and who buys it by day. And it's magnetic, so you can hang it on the fridge. I think that's so clever. I love things like that. Bit of a stationary geek, so things like that. And then this is very true. Everything is better in your pajamas. Very, very true, Soph. Very true. Yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna go. Oh, I was gonna show you what I knitted yesterday. So when I knit a hat a little while ago for a girl in work, who'd had, she's recently come back. Recently, I say like 6 months ago, come back after having chemo and stuff. So her hair's very short at the moment. She said when she was walking the dogs, her head was getting cold. So I was like, she was just, a customer came in with a hat on, and she was just chatting to the customer, and I was on the till next to her, and she said, I really need to get a thicker hat. And I was like, I'll knit you one. Any excuse, you know, any excuse to knit something for somebody. I've known her for a long time. I know her sort of pre-Tesco's. And I was like, I'll knit you one. So I did. I knit her a JoJo's hat in some Countess Ablaze DK yarn. And she absolutely loved it. And of course, I took it into work, and she like wore it like all day. And one of the lads said, oh, can you knit me one? And I was like, yeah, what, you know, joking. I was like, yeah, no worries. What colour do you want? And he said, grey and, or black and white. So I was like, yeah, all right, no worries. And it just completely went out of my head. And he didn't say anything else. And then the other day we were talking about, oh, I know what it was. It was when I was knitting in work. And he said to me, oh, what about my hat? You were going to knit me a hat. And I was like, oh, balls. So I went to I literally nipped in the other day, and I found this in my local yarn shop. Because I didn't have anything black and white. Not, well, I did, but this is going to sound horrible, but it's too good for him, you know what I mean? We want to give good yarn to people we love, don't we? And I like him, but, you know, it's not like my best friend or anything. So I found this King Hole Drifter Aran, which is and he's a boy, he's not going to look after it very well. So it's 79% acrylic, 17 cotton, and 4% wool. And I went on and found some like DK, like Aran weight patterns. Just came up, found a few just to get a stitch count more than anything. So I cast on, I've used a 5mm needle, I've cast on 80 stitches, and I've just done a 2x2 rib all the way up because it'll stretch and it'll hold his, you know, it'll hug his head. So I've knit 7 inches so far, and that's what one of the patterns said. So I think it's knit up, you know, quite nicely. I'm not too keen on this band of dark, but it's just the way it's gone, but it'll do for him. So once I've finished doing my dough, I'm gonna go back to the pattern, because the pattern said knit for 7 inches. So I'll go back to the pattern that I found and do the decreases, get that done. I knit all that yesterday. This is how quick. Aran yarn is fantastic for knocking out quick gifts. Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat my chocolate, do my dough, and I'll bring you along for the journey. Shall we go? Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. So my dough is ready. Oh, without before showing you, wouldn't it? Oh, fingers in the way now. Yeah, so dough is quite a wet dough. This is I think you call it a Dutch dough whisk or Norwegian dough whisk or something. It's invaluable. I love it. And I ran out of mixed peel, so some candied peel, so I had mixed fruit with candied peel in it, so I just spent 10 minutes picking candied peel out of there. Oops. Thought I had everything, but you know. Yeah, so just got to sit now for about 3 hours or so, and then you shape it and put it into panettone cases. And this dough makes one big one or 2 500-gram, and that's what I'm doing. I'll split it into 2 and do 2 500-gram. Yeah, cool. I am catching up on Chelsea Makes Vlogmas. This is how to tell Lucy's been baking without telling you, because I've used every dish in the house. Yeah, so that'll rest now. I'm going to get the pastry out of the fridge to warm up. And then I'll do some mince pies. There we go, mince pies are done, ready to go in the oven, but our lunch is cooking in the oven at the moment. This is all the mincemeat I've got from last year's batch, so I'm hoping that's enough. I've got this year's batch, but obviously it's better when it's matured. These are some truffles that we were given by a friend. Yeah, so they can go in the oven once our dinner's done. That is done. Quite pleased how quick that knit up. Yeah, so all ready to be gifted now. Hello, and happy last day of Vlogmas. It's Christmas Eve, yay! Is that my Christmas tree? I've been wearing this to work because they said we can dress up. So it's been Christmas jumpers and headwear since the 1st of December. It's also the last day of Advent, which is a bit sad. I didn't record anything yesterday because it's a bit of a mental day. I worked, what time did I work? 8 till 1:15, and it was crazy. I was in self-service all morning, or for the whole shift, predominantly on my own, and it was nuts. absolute nuts. So our self-service, we have 6 self-service tills, and we also do the scan as you shop bit in there as well. So, and because people were doing like larger shops than normal, a lot of them needed service checks. So trying to do a service check, keep an eye on the other tills that are, you know, got to make sure that nobody walks away without paying and stuff like that. It's just mad. I did call for help a couple of times because it was just, I just couldn't do it all. So obviously alcohol untagging and all that sort of stuff. It's just, it was, I hit my daily step goal by midday. So that's how mad it was. And then I went straight to Plymouth because it was Mother's birthday. And we had a nice surprise because Holly and Albano were there. We didn't think they were coming. And they decided last minute, not last night, night before, that they were coming. So that was a nice surprise. So we'll all be together on Christmas morning, which is nice. Yeah. Today, what's today looking like? Today I'm working 1 till 4:45. Then coming home, putting on our matching pyjamas. I've bought Nigel and I matching pyjamas. Party tea, party food for tea, always on Christmas Eve. Picky tea. I'm chilling. Yep, right, should we open some advents? I've got 2 days to open because I didn't open any yesterday. Just didn't. So, the last one of Rachel's. Ooh. It's this beautiful, bright pink. And it's Rachel's hand dyed by me. Thanks, Rach. A chocolate. Oh, that's cute. And a little pussycat in a teacup. Stitch marker. Thanks, Rach. Final day of Soph. Final day of Soph is a... Oh, that's really cute. Little sheep. Stitch marker. A... Nosebleed and Nougat from the Lord George Harry Potter Club. And a Christmas pudding chocolate. Thank you. We've been spoiled. I really love doing our advent that we do together. Yeah. I love my girlies. Day 23 of Bird Street. Pretty. Again, like a denim-y blue. We'll do day 24. Oh, that's nice too. Sorry, I had the camera then. It's got like a flash of green in it. I've got the main lights on because it's pouring down with rain. So those two to finish off the calendar. Lovely. Then day 23 of Pixie Yarns. It's called Blaze. It's like a orange and ochre yellow and oranges and darker browns. That's lovely. And then day 24 is called Twinkling. Ah, that's lovely. Like orange pinks and oranges. Pops of like red. That's really pretty. is it. It's Advent's done. There is a Christmas Days game in the Pixie Yarns. Shall I open it now? Yeah. Oh, that's really pretty. So if you're watching this today, the 24th, and you've got a Pixie Yarns calendar and don't want to see what the Christmas Day skein is, look away now. How beautiful is that? That is gorgeous. I'm not going to describe it in case somebody is looking away. So that's it. Vlogmas for another year is over. I'm going to get, got about 3 or 4 days worth to edit. So I'm going to sit and do that now before I go to work and get stuff uploaded. And then I will be back in January. I'm going to try, my work schedule is slowing down considerably in the new year. So I will be back to regular scheduled programming, hopefully. It's been lots of fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you all have a very, very lovely Christmas. And for those of you who find it difficult, send in my love. Take care. Have a good one. See you on the other side. Bye.